Okay, this is kind of an interesting topic for me because there's a giant conflict of interest, and this is not a reverse psychology thing I'm trying to pull on you. The big question here is, do you actually need a business coach? Now, obviously, I am one, so I'm going to kind of lean towards yes. However, I don't actually think that's true. I don't think that everyone needs a business coach. I think that you need a business coach, or you need a business education, or you need to be somebody who loves research and loves figuring stuff out and the trial and error and the throwing spaghetti at the wall, right? If you're somebody who loves that and you have plenty of time and plenty of resources to throw at it, by all means, figure it out. There's nothing that's going to come out of my mouth that you can't go figure out on your own. However, it's going to take you a really long time, and you're going to make a lot of mistakes along the way. Now, that's not to say that I think that hiring me is the better choice for everyone. It's not. I think there's a lot of people out there that trial and error will build them into really strong business owners and will help them build a foundation that they know they can stand on. Honestly, I think some of the very best CEOs are people who did figure it out along the way, because when you've done every job because you wanted to do everything yourself and save the money, then you have a ton of confidence about when you're hiring. You know if somebody's trying to rip you off. You know how long things take. You know how much things should cost. And that is a really powerful position. However, not everybody has the luxury of time when they're starting a business. And if you don't have the luxury of time, but you have at least some resources to hire, then figure out if you need a marketing pro or a business coach or a VA, or you might not necessarily automatically need somebody like me. And if you do find yourself going, I just want somebody to tell me what to do, don't count on your business coach to be that person. Generally speaking, coaching is supposed to be where I ask you questions that are going to lead you to finding answers on your own. That's the way the coaching industry is designed. If you go to a formal coaching program, that's what they're going to teach you. They're going to teach you really good questions to ask and ways of helping clients dig deeper for themselves so that they can come to their own revelations. Now, I am not a formally trained coach. I am far closer to a consultant. I have an MBA, as I have mentioned before. I feel like every time I say that, it makes me sound pretentious, but it's also kind of relevant. And I have a ton of business experience. I also really like helping people one-on-one. Now, I have been a business coach for 15 plus years now, and I am not like a lot of other business coaches. I will go out on that very thin limb and tell you exactly what I think you should do. And I will also give you all the caveats saying, this might not work. This is what I think based on my experience and my expertise, which is what you're paying me for. Here's what I think you should do. Take it or leave it. And I feel the depth of that responsibility every time I do it. Now, that type of business coach is somebody that, honestly, they have to be somebody like me. They have to have a ton of experience in order to do that effectively. If you're dealing with somebody who's new to coaching and they're telling you what to do and it's their way or the highway, run. Because they don't have the expertise, they don't have the experience and the breadth of knowledge to be able to say that their way is the right way for your business, especially if they haven't asked you about 1,000 questions about what you're trying to accomplish. So don't assume that all business coaches are created equal. We definitely are not. There are many, many out there that are like the VAs who are like, I'm tired of doing the bitch work, so now I'm going to be a business coach because I know how to build funnels. That is not what a business coach is. That's not what a consultant is. That's somebody who learned one thing and now they're positioning themselves that way. So look for people who have ideals like yours, who have values like yours, and ask them for what they actually do. Are they going to guide you? Are they going to tell you what to do? Or are they going to ask you a lot of questions and help guide your own thinking? I'm not saying that one is better than the other, but I am saying that you have to know what you want. Right? My clients come to me because they usually have DIY'd it for a really long time already and they're exhausted. So they're really excited about having somebody go, here's what you should do. Here's your to-do list. And most of the time, frankly, it's pretty fast. It's going to cut a lot of time and effort on their part to just cut to the chase. Now, I also have an incredible amount of respect for the level of power that I'm wielding in those moments. I'm I'm playing with people's lives, I'm playing with their money, I'm playing with their relationships, and I have a huge amount of reverence for the amount of trust that they are putting in me. So every time I tell somebody what to do, I'm thinking about that. I'm being careful about that. I am aware that I am climbing out on a limb and that that limb can break. And every single client call, I still get butterflies because I know that I'm holding something precious. Holding someone's trust is precious. So you should hold it well. And if you're looking for a coach, look for somebody who's going to treat you that way. Right? Whether it's me or somebody else, I don't care. I'm just tired of having so many people come through my doors going, I got burned. What are you going to do for me? Because it's exhausting. And I have been dealing with the refugees of other business coaches for my entire career. People who spent fortunes on other coaching programs and they heard that I might be able to do something for them. So they come to me arms crossed and frustrated. So now I have to wade through all that resistance before we can actually do the real work. So know what you're getting. Don't sign up from a sales page. Don't let somebody bully you into saying yes on a phone call or, God forbid, in your DMs. Take your time, ask questions, know who you're hiring, know what their experience is, and make sure you actually vibe with them. Their results will never be your results. Their business has fucking nothing to do with your business. So pay attention to what matters and what they can do for your business, not for theirs.